Cancer, 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 Cancer. I've been crying all week. This energy is just a lot, and I'm a Pisces moon too. It's just been difficult, but it's starting to ease up, and I feel purified. I don't feel sad. I just feel cleansed. So let's jump into it. We're looking at what chapters are closing, as the harvest moon is the last full moon of the summer. This is an end of a season, and we're starting a really kind of spiritual new year in the fall. So what chapters are closing, and what fears are we needing to face before we plant any new seeds? I'm coming. So what's ending is the sadness and the hypersensitivity, the emotional sensitivity, also any connections that made us feel sad, depressed. The fear, though, that we're needing to face before we plant any new seeds is the Five of Gourds and the Little Gourds. And this is sadness. This is us being in kind of a perpetual state of transition or emotional despondency, or really living in the past. Cancer. It's holding us back. We're afraid, though, like to start over, or like who we are without that sadness. It's crazy. It's like we've been identifying with that hurt for a very long time, but we're being blessed with a new beginning. It's literally like if you see the fingers are cut off and they're bleeding and draining, and sometimes I've called this card, or just any like wasted emotions, or ill-placed emotional investment, a love leak. And the universe has to forcibly remove something or a situation from us so that we could start feeling and emotionally investing, pouring into our own cup. This is a very new thing for us because we know what we've had to let go of. We have been doing it. We've been healing. We've been doing a lot of the healing work. We've been wrestling with what it looks like to like prioritize ourselves, put ourselves first, but it's still new. And on the bottom of the deck right now, we got the young coin in reverse. And this is us having a new perspective about what it is that we want to build, but still not being really mature or realistic and pragmatic about what it takes to build it. And the first step is not living in the past, letting go of the mistakes that you made in the past, whether that's financially, in relationships, business partnerships, and recognizing that you have to start somewhere. You may not have all of the answers, and that's okay, but the Six of Coins is telling us here at the bottom of the deck to really trust our intuition to build what it is that we're trying to build, and do so from a purity of heart. Be willing to invest in ourselves, be willing to trust ourselves. We can't expect other people to invest in us if we're not fully confident. So whatever it is that you're lacking confidence in, learn it. We also have the Sun, which is us shining, not being afraid to shine, honoring our inner child, honoring our soul's calling, honoring our soul's purpose. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. But it's not okay to perpetually identify with the grief that God has tried to remove us from, or with a scenario that God has delivered us from. We need to move forward and walk in the deliverance, Cancer. We also have the Eight of Swords, which is about an emotional maturity. It's the willingness to feel the emotion, but still have wisdom. We know what's best for us. We always have. We just wanted to see a situation in a way that was naive and in a way that ultimately hurt us. But it's time now to pour into ourselves, to believe in our vision, build a life based on happiness. Like, if it doesn't make you happy, if it hurts you, it's not for you. That's not to say that a project was bad or a person was bad or anything like that. It's just not in alignment, because it has to feel good. Things feel good when you're in flow. It feels good when you're in alignment. It doesn't have to be forced. It feels like radiance. It feels like sunshine. It feels like light. It feels illuminated within you. It's not dark. It's not heavy. And you don't have to dwell in that space. Just because you can feel emotions doesn't mean that you have to constantly be diving deep to the emotional depths to try and force something to, or force somebody to feel a way. And that's really, it is what I feel, Cancer. It feels like you're putting a lot of emotional investment in either another person or the projects of another person, but there has not been any attention or any flow of energy into who you are and what you're trying to build. And so it's great that you've released and emotionally expressed and dwelt in a real place of healing of the heart and healing of the soul. But you can, basically Spirit is saying, like, but it's gone. Like, they've taken it from us. God has taken it from us. So it's now time to, like, dwell in the sunlight, dwell in the happiness, dwell in the building, dwell in the riches and the treasures of what our emotions and our intuition are supposed to do for us. And that's to have us liberated, to live in authenticity. Yeah. You don't have to feel others' pain to love them. You can love them from afar. Any energy that you are expending right now that is not going into you, is not building you up, is weakening you. And you're supposed to be building a legacy, and you're supposed to be building with people who respect you, not harm you. And it's time to move forward and nurture the dreams that you have, the seeds that you want to plant. Nurture the seeds that you want to plant, because they need all of your attention. They need all of your energy. They need all of the love and the nourishment that you've been giving to others. Okay, Cancer. happy full moon. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so here at theoverflow.com. And I would appreciate it if you would share with a friend as well, okay? Love you.